Oh, you've been practicing, man.
Always.
Uh-oh. I got AD.
I don't doubt it. But I'll be the only one putting on the real show.
What up, AD? You ain't knowing to leave the Spurs, bro. Spurs,
Welcome along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
just play with them until I get more minutes.
Group substitution here for New Orleans.
I play it.
Ryan Anderson is
Shoot guard
checked
right
in
now.
for Koufos. Tony
He
Snell
rolls
comes in for Tyreek Evans.
Come here.
Curry's checked
No,
in for
this for
Eric
2K
Gordon.
Smart Play.
And Barea subbed in for Drew. So for New Orleans right now, the big men are Anderson and Davis.
Wonderful play.
J.J. Barea is out there with Curry. And it's Snell in at the 3 spot.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that
Oh,
the
they got
defender
Seth
didn't do his
Curry
job as
on
well
their
as he could
team.
have.
Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to
They
earn
got
your
Barrett
points the
Trey.
hard way, and that really
They
wasn't
got
the
old
case
boy
in that game.
shoot fish
No,
point
there
guard.
was no hard way
Seth.
about it. I mean, they
They
got
got
their
Seth
points
at point
easily
guard.
on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much
Trying
of
to
a
drive
fight.
in on
Here's
that play.
Rose.
I'm getting
Here's
there.
Johnson.
I'm not
And
catching
he was
it.
fouled on
But
the way up. 2 free
I play
throws
against
now
the
for him.
board
And
and
a
he
chance
just
here to take a look at the
fouled
numbers for
at
Ryan
the
Anderson. 4 and 3-point field
Moving
goal
on to the
percentage.
free throw
And he's
line.
among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And yeah, he's one of the lasers in the game. Just a hard man to put on ice.
New Orleans has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out.
Seth.
Looking cold from outside. Here's Barea.
Yeah,
And it's good.
Barrero.
Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
No.
Not phased at
Real
all
dipper.
by having a bigger defender on
Was
him down low.
tough.
And I
Yeah,
really
that's
thought
tough.
he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And he's got his first chance at the line
It's
here.
okay, smart play.
Rose with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Rose passes to Green. Outside Rose. Passes to Christopher. Shot clock at 5. Johnson. Nice shot from the wing.
Let's go.
Barea with it. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Outside Curry.
I saw. Oh, that was a 2. Huh?
Davis sets a screen. Curry kicks to Barea. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Barea's got his second bucket. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch
Come,
up with New Orleans
big
head
foul.
coach. This is their
How?
first matchup of the season against
How
this
do you
squad, and
miss
he
the
knows the
freaking
shot
dunk
blocking in the
on it?
middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll
Wow.
see how they do.
Thanks for getting back to us on that report, Doris. Guys?
You know, they obviously spent the brunt of their time preparing for this game by coming up with ways to attack that vaunted defense.
Attack being the operative word, all in caps. I mean, it has to be an active, assertive approach they use. They can't sit back and be passive.
Shot clock at 6. Rose attacking. That is good. Rose has got 5.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Beyond the arc. The shot is off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And now just a 1-point Pelican lead. Now here's Barea. He's covered closely. Anderson outside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at New Orleans. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, San Antonio. They find themselves in the 8th spot.
And I think for New Orleans, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Yeah, I think it's been a good showing for him. I mean, they should feel very good about their position going into the postseason. He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
And here's Rose outside, and Curry pulls it down. Pelicans leading by 3. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Barea, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside Curry. The feed to Davis. Outside for Barea. Rose with the double team. Barea with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
That is just...
Okay, group substitution here for New Orleans. Koufos checked in for Anderson. Evans comes in for Tony Snell. Gordon's checked in for Curry. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Barea. So the Pelican 5 right now. Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with Kosta Koufos. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. For New Orleans, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here's Evans. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Evans has got 5.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Rose attacking, and Davis sends it back. Outside Gordon. Back to Holiday. New Orleans moving it around, and it's Davis with the jam.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
Holiday with it. Now Green defending. Koufos dishes to Evans. Down low, Davis, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Now here is Holiday. A 26-point.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Rose against Holiday. Rose gets the bucket. Pelicans leading by 6. It's contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Stolen by Holiday. Cloak loose. Evans passes to Holiday. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Oh my God. We the AC
need to
to
calm
play
down.
everybody.
We're taking too many shots early in the clock.
The NBA's top rebound.
Run something on the offensive end.
There are a lot of different ways, Kevin, to contribute to your team.
Rebound, GM.
The best way is to
My
get it
God.
done on the glass. Rebound the ball with force at both ends.
Told y'all, I don't play for no losers. I play for winners and winners only.
An 11-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Outside Gordon. Shot from the top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Spurs trail by 8.
Nigga, that's Tyreek Evans.
Here is Rose. He's coming off a 28-point game against Denver. Rebound, Evans.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part, and I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here is Rose, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Some good numbers for Rose. 13 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Jared Sullinger's checked in for San Antonio. Rose hits them both. Pelicans leading by 6. And here's Evans. He's got 5. Fires at the elbow. That one wide left.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Evans against Rose. Pass to Sullinger. Goes up the baseline, and he gets it to go. Sullinger's got his first 2 points of the night.
I don't think they come much easier than that look.
Gordon kicks to Davis, and he slams it down right on top of Jared Sullinger.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 28 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy. I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
New Orleans leading by 9. Evans attacking. That's good. Evans has got 9.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And the ball travels.
Get that.
Wow. Blown out by 30 points. Wow. Wow. I'll be back when this thing done loading.